Hi everyone, I'm so thankful that you're joining me here today. If you're ready for some cleaning motivation, I think this video will have what you need. We're going to be doing a lot of deep cleaning in my kitchen. We're going to tackle pretty much the whole living room, dining room, and kitchen area in this video, but we're primarily focusing on giving the outer parts of all cabinets a deep clean. I'm starting my thorough deep clean of my entire house before the holidays, so if you're ready for some motivation, let's tackle this together. If you're new to this channel, my name is Alyssa and I've got 2 young boys with me at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I just love taking care of my home. I love organization and cleaning, so that's why I started this channel, so that I could share what I'm passionate about with other people. I love the holidays and I love everything that comes with all the gatherings, hosting, seeing friends and family, and I just love having people over. We like to host Friendsgiving for a lot of our good friends, so I've only got a few weeks, basically the rest of November, to finish cleaning up my home so that we can host our Friendsgiving and then immediately go into decorating for Christmas. As I go through my entire home in the month of November, I am going to be going through all of the cabinets, drawers, everything in our house and giving it a good clean. And I'm going to be going through everything and just looking at it with a careful eye. I want to make sure to declutter before a bunch of stuff enters into our home. It just makes the holidays so much more enjoyable. I do a thorough declutter before Christmas every single year, and then I do kind of a partial declutter of just the kids' toys and stuffed animals before their birthdays. They're both born in spring, which makes it easy for me. It's just 2 times a year that I like to go through their stuff and make sure that we're getting rid of anything broken and just not being played with anymore. Other than the holidays, though, I don't really go through my stuff in one big decluttering spree, I guess. I like to declutter my life as I go. So whenever I'm in a drawer and it's just looking a little dirty or messy, I just like to tackle it that day or maybe in the next week. It's just in the back of my mind as kind of a to-do item. I like to keep a Goodwill bin. It's pretty big. It's a big tote in our garage, and everything that I find throughout the day, sometimes I'll find multiple items, sometimes I won't find anything, but every single time something doesn't suit our life anymore or we just don't find ourselves grabbing for it, I just throw it in that bin, and then when the bin gets full, we end up taking it down or giving it to friends and family. We just do our best to keep our house decluttered and pretty minimal. I find that it makes life more relaxing and enjoyable for me. Not gonna lie, I definitely do follow a lot of channels that are into decorating, and I look at their beautiful homes with all of their decor and all the throw blankets and pillows and all of the pretty things, and I really appreciate the look of it. In fact, there was one point in my life where I was convinced I needed to decorate my home like that. And I just came to the realization that I don't know if it's my personality, but I just can't handle taking care of that much stuff. So ever since then, I've kept my home pretty minimal. When I go to other people's houses and they have all the beautiful decor, I'm always in awe. But maybe when my kids are older, that might be an option. But right now, this is just what works. I'm definitely less minimal when it comes to the Christmas decor. I have 2 different decor bins. One is Christmas decor, and then I also have winter decor. So my Christmas decor, I want to make sure my boys and my husband can enjoy decorations, and they just really get into decorating, and so I am a bit more extravagant, in my opinion, when I decorate for Christmas. But then after Christmas is over, I take down all of the Christmas decor and I just keep up a few simple items that make the home cozy. And that's just simple, neutral winter decor. So if you'd like to see that, I will be adding it towards the end of November. I don't decorate early, so if you'd like to see my videos, it'll probably be up right after Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comment section what type of decor you guys like during the holidays. I find that a lot of people have different preferences, and that's just what's great about Christmas decor, is there's so many colors and themes that you can go with, like gingerbread or, Santa, reindeers, there's traditional Christmas stuff, there's pinks, blues. You can pretty much find any color and make it beautiful. So let me know in the comments what you guys have, and if you guys have any fun traditions that maybe I can start doing with my own boys. I would love to hear it. If you've watched one of my previous videos, you've seen this before, but I just like to throw my kitchen sponge in the microwave and heat it up for about 10 to 15 seconds. It depends on what microwave you have. But I just find before I hand wash that if I do this, I feel like my sponge is cleaner, it gets rid of the bacteria, and I know that my dishes are so much cleaner when I'm hand washing when I do this. So make sure that you guys don't just grab it. Sometimes if I leave it in a little too long, it ends up burning my hands. So please be careful. But if you wanted to try this, I really do think it's great, and it allows your sponge to be used just a little bit longer. I still change it out about once a week, but this is just a great way throughout the week to make sure that you're using a clean sponge without bacteria to wash dishes that don't go through the dishwasher. You will definitely see me start sweating in this video. I was enjoying the fireplace, and I started out this video kind of relaxed and just enjoying the cozy atmosphere in the morning. But as the video went on, I started getting into cleaning, and it just kind of took off from there. So I definitely made the mistake of leaving the fireplace on a little too long. So when I was cleaning, I was definitely sweating, and you'll notice I start looking a little tired towards the end of this video, and that's kind of why. That's why I love starting in my master bedroom when I'm cleaning, or just starting in the kitchen, because usually once I get going, I get in the mood, especially if you throw on some music. Once I get up and get moving, it's like a snowball effect. It ends up making me love the results of what I'm doing, and then I can get so much more done. Let me know if that's the same for you, or how you motivate yourself to clean every day. Here you can see me just cleaning off our cast iron. This is probably the most used pan in our house. Um, it's pretty well seasoned, and we use it so often that we definitely have to take proper care of it. So you'll see here that I didn't clean it the night before, so right now I'm just putting water in there and then turning it on high. This just lets me boil it and scrape the bottom, and just helps me get all of the stuck on grime and junk off. And then I take it into the sink, and I just use some dish soap on the sponge, and then make sure to dry it off. So you don't want to leave any moisture or water on there. This is just how we take care of our cast iron, and it seems to be working for us. When we first started taking care of our cast iron, we heard from multiple people that we shouldn't use any kind of soap or dish soap on it. And we tried that for a long time, but we found, we did some more research, and we found a lot of people actually recommend using dish soap on it. It just gets rid of all of the excess oils. You don't want a buildup of any old oil that's been cooked on there. You don't want it dried out, but a little dish soap has never seemed to hurt our pan, and I definitely think it's helped keep our pan seasoned a lot longer. In the bowl that you see me using here, all I do is I take hot water and I do a drop of dish soap, and that's really all I need. And then I just take a microfiber cloth and, dip it in, and that's what I use to rinse it out. I like this method for doing a deep clean in the kitchen or any cabinets, doors, trim, anything like that. I just find it works really well, and I don't have to go to the sink and rinse off my rag as often. I will also do the mop your cabinet hack. I've seen quite a few content creators do this, and I tested it out. I do love that hack for a quick clean, but this is that time of year where I really want to make sure my entire house is spotless. So this, there's nothing more satisfying than using a rag and getting on your hands and knees and making sure you're real up close with what you're cleaning. The mop does an absolutely amazing job on flat surfaces and like the big surfaces of your cabinet doors, but for all of the little trim pieces on your cabinet doors, I do find that the rag with some dish soap and hot water does a great job, and you can really just get into the cracks and make sure you get rid of all of the oils and dust that collects there. I don't know about you guys, but my kids have already started asking about the holidays and when Christmas is coming, and I just find that it's like the day after Halloween they're asking us, is it Christmas yet? And so I know for them Thanksgiving is kind of skipped over a little bit, which makes sense, they're kids. So is it that way in your household as well, or are your kids, just enjoying their candy and, just waiting patiently? I definitely don't blame them in the slightest because I am so excited for Christmas. My favorite thing is to turn on the fireplace and have a lot of tea, hot cocoa, lots of family walks. And I know it's kind of a pain to dress the kids up for the snow, but I do love our family walks where we just get bundled up and we just walk for miles. And when you start getting cooped up, it means so much more when you can finally get out. You might hear some noise in the background of my voiceovers, and that's because both of my boys are home today, so they're running around, screaming, having a great time. In fact, while I was cleaning the backsplash, they were running around with capes on their backs, and they were both superheroes, so it was pretty cute. My oldest son was actually home from kindergarten for all of today, and then yesterday we also kept him home. It's just that time of year where it seems like a couple times a month he's out sick, and I think their whole class just goes through phases where everybody's home and the teacher has almost nobody in the classroom. So let me know how many times are your kids sick, and does it get better as they get older? I sure hope so. Here I'm just using some stainless steel spray. It's the Winer, the Winer polish and cleaner. It's honestly a great stainless steel cleaner. I used to have the spray version. It's unlike this bottle. This one kind of just squirts it in a one big spray. The other one was more like a regular spray bottle, and I think I prefer the spray bottle a little bit more. This one, I sprayed it and it ended up getting all over the walls and the cabinets, so you'll see me kind of trying to figure out the best way to use this product in this video. I started spraying it into my rag and then wiping things down, and I do feel like that was the best approach for this spray. But other than that, it really did do a great job. It polished all of the stainless steel, and I like it a lot. Does anyone else's hood vent just get destroyed? I feel like I am always cleaning this thing. It is always covered in oil, dust, and just grimy. And it takes so long to clean. It's kind of like an oven where you have to use a degreaser, and then after you use the degreaser, you have to clean it one more time with like a multi-purpose spray, and then after you're done with that, it leaves streaks, so you have to use a stainless steel polisher. So if you guys have an easier way to clean the hood vent so that you're not cleaning it 3 times, please let me know, because that would be a lifesaver. At the end of this video, you'll actually see my to-do list. I keep a paper to-do list when I'm feeling a little bit behind on household chores. And this to-do list, I just jot down anything that's kind of miscellaneous, any projects, anything that I need to do outside of my regular cleaning schedule. So in my next video, I am hoping to tackle some bathroom drawers. I'm hoping to clean up the kids' bathtub, especially after I give them a haircut. I'm hoping to do that over the weekend. And then along with that, I'm also hoping to go to Costco and just stock our pantry. So if you'd like to see any of that content, please subscribe and come back for the next video. I guess it wasn't meant to be. All right, everyone, here's the part of the video that I was the most excited for. I was waiting to fill these and stock the pantry until I could get it on film. And I love cleaning, but I love organizing more, and I love testing out new organization bins. So these were the 6.6 gallon dry goods bins. They were a brand called Vivor on Amazon. I was looking at some food storage options. We just started getting into bread making not that long ago, so we go through bread flour pretty fast, and we also go through all-purpose flour and rice pretty fast as well. So I started looking at 5-gallon totes with the twist tops, but then I saw these and the reviews for them looked amazing, and I thought they would be great. They also roll, which I loved the idea of them rolling in and out of the pantry. So we just got into bread making, and I really think this will up our bread making game. We were going and just buying the little bags at the grocery store, and they definitely add up. This giant bag, I think, is 50-pound bag of bread flour, and it's a high-quality bread flour, and we found it's probably about a quarter of the price of buying it at just a typical grocery store. And by we, I actually mean my husband, Mac. He does a lot of the bread making in our family and a lot of the cooking. So if you're ever wondering why I'm doing so much cleaning, it's because I don't have to cook dinner for our family unless he's working, which is amazing because it's one of my least favorite things to do. In case it matters to you guys and you guys were looking at some storage options of your own, these containers come in all sorts of sizes and bundles. So they sell them in a bunch of different bundles. You can get these small ones. This was a set of 3. There's larger ones. I couldn't fit the larger ones in my pantry. They wouldn't roll underneath my shelf. So I had to stick with the smaller ones. Otherwise, I would have gotten a bigger one for the bread flour. But they work great, and you can check out all kinds of sizes for whatever you need to store. I did not add labels in this video. I am hoping to go into my pantry and just add a bunch of labels. I've got a Cricut Joy, and the labels just bring me a lot of joy. My family probably doesn't need them, but I enjoy having them, and I think it makes our life a little bit easier and helps all of the family find what they're looking for. So along with that, I also have some things in my kitchen cabinets to label, so hopefully I'll add that in a video for you guys. Right now I'm actually filling up this black bin that goes in our pantry. It just has backstock on it, and that's what I wanted it to be for. We didn't have a lot of room in our pantry, so for a while I had this big tote of extra kitchen supplies up in our laundry room, and it was just sitting on the floor. Definitely didn't look very nice, and I was hoping to find space in the pantry for it. And we finally, because of those storage containers for flour, we opened up quite a bit of space in our pantry, and so now I could transfer all of that stuff in the tote into my pantry, which is a lot closer to where I use the supplies, so it's kind of perfect. Here's just an overview of my pantry and what it looks like right now. I would love to have a Pinterest-worthy pantry and have all matching bins and everything perfectly labeled, but you know, the family does use this pantry a lot, and I find that unless I have clear organizers and everything very visible, nobody can find what they need, so this works out great for our family. Right here, I'm just showing you a container store wire shelf I got. It's amazing. They slide out really easily, and it just stores all of our paper products. All right, moving on, we're actually going to be tackling just a kind of a random drawer. I had it in the back of my mind that this drawer was kind of overwhelming me, and so I put it on my to-do list, and today we're going to tackle it and get it out of the way. What I showed you was actually a fruit fly trap. I showed you a different kind earlier in the video, and I decided that I wanted to keep the one that I showed you earlier in the video just because I can keep it in the outlet all the time. I don't have to think about it. The one I showed you was actually a vacuum fruit fly trap. It works great, but you have to plug it in and then turn it on whenever you remember and turn it back off. So I'm going to actually give that one to my sister and keep the one that's a plug-in outlet one. This is kind of my miscellaneous drawer in my kitchen. I keep a lot of my cleaning stuff underneath the sink, but that's more chemicals, rags, anything that you use to spray or for the dishwasher, soap refills. But in this drawer, I like to keep a lot of my most used vacuum parts, my most used cords. So I have, the cord for my Dyson because I plug it in all the time. And then I also actually keep my kids' car charger in here. So whenever I have to charge their outdoor car battery, I know where the cord is and I don't lose it. And then there's also just some mop heads, my trash bags, because it's right next to my trash there. So just kind of a random miscellaneous drawer, and it works great for our family. Well, that kind of wraps up today's video. I hope you guys got plenty of motivation, and I hope you guys will stick around. I really enjoy cleaning and organizing, and I love sharing it with you. So if you got what you need, please like, subscribe, and I hope you come back for the next video as we tackle the rest of this to-do list together. Have a great rest of your day, and if the holiday prep and planning has already started, I hope that you get a jump start, and I hope everything goes smoothly for you.